Welcome back, guys, to the Vibes on Vibe podcast. And as usual, we got Taiwo,
Kenny Kent.
The king himself.
King himself. What?
The king himself. That's
What's
it.
his name?
King himself.
You don't
What?
need to know my name. I am the king himself.
The king himself.
The king himself was,
For a country way check already.
they go do alright. When they go see now, I'm the Afrobeat king.
Oh, man. Anyways, so yeah, we have a discussion to have, and we basically start with what's the most active thing going on at the moment. We have obviously the beef. I don't want to really go into it, but imagine I found an amazing video about it, like that kind of showcase exactly what might be going on behind the scene between the Drake and Kendrick stuff that's happening.
Bad in what sense?
Like
The
labels, who is supporting who, or what platforms are doing what, like
Okay, so
like a more in-depth
you
review.
feel like there's a corporate benefit scheme to it.
Yeah.
Possible. Let's see
I would
what
think so.
let's see what this guy is talking about.
Alright, interesting.
Because if you think about it, ever since this whole beef thing,
Yeah.
even DSPs have been acting very weird.
Yeah, you notice, right?
Yeah.
Something strange is happening with Drake's new album, and this is bigger than just Drake and Kendrick. So first off, fans have reported that searching for Drake's project on Spotify is unusually difficult, and when the album finishes playing, a Kendrick Lamar song immediately follows, which raises the question, is Spotify secretly pushing Kendrick? Because here's the other weird thing. In Drake's bio, it highlights Kendrick's name unnecessarily 7 times, while Kendrick's bio barely mentions Drake. This controls the narrative and SEO, tricking the algorithm to push more Kendrick songs to Drake listeners. Also, fans discovered that Not Like Us has been added to 105 botted playlists to overshadow Drake. This supports Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group, where he claims his own label inflated the numbers on Not Like Us during their beef. This is a huge problem, and it's bigger than just Drake and Kendrick. If labels and platforms can manipulate visibility like this, they control who rises and who disappears. So, what's your thoughts? Is Kendrick's music being boosted behind the scenes while Drake's is being held back? Let me know below. I'm Suspense, and if you didn't know, now you know.
So yeah, that video was really going viral. Because of it kind of summarized what is going on in the space at the moment. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, that's crazy because I know that obviously Spotify does have I don't know if I'll call it a bit of control on the algorithm.
Yes.
Because honestly, I find it crazy sometimes where you are listening to one particular song and before you know it, it switches to a whole nother different vibe. And I'm like, this is not even the vibe I'm on. Like, where did that come from? So to think about it from that perspective of how literally they can now control the audience next place just by, okay, do you know what? No matter what song, you are literally on passing next door this thing. Before you know it, you're hearing Not Like Us and you're like, this is not the vibe I'm on.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy to think of. And obviously, the labels get to profit more from a beef.
Can I
So
play
that's
UMG
something.
has stakes in Spotify?
Yes.
Yeah.
obviously.
They do. So it's
Okay.
UMGs, I think
That's
UMGs,
interesting.
So
Yeah.
so they're like big labels that obviously they control, like they control what percentage they get from, like, or like other labels where it's like a fixed rate per stream. UMG, they can decide, okay, yes, this is how much we
I can
have
take.
to agree on for streams.
for streams. So for a million streams, for
So
example.
exactly. So what Empire might get per stream is not what UMG might get per stream.
Same goes with Sony and
on the
Warner.
song. Yeah.
Because I like the big three.
Exactly. So that was why in Drake's initial petition, he said that UMG gave Spotify a discount that push this song more and will take lesser of what we usually take per stream to push.
Not like us.
Not
like
like us.
us.
Although I don't know if it is entirely true, but then if it is true, I don't think it is really the first time they've done it.
It's not obviously.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
what I'm saying.
But then again, yeah, sure.
And then I would also think that they've also done it for Drake.
Exactly. I was about to say, because it's a machine at the end of the day.
Yeah,
They
so-
have deals that they make that will obviously favor their artists to look bigger and like.
Yeah.
However, but with this Drake case, because some people said he was to renegotiate and he has so much leverage
at
based
the
on the
time,
fact that at the
yeah.
time. So they then wanted to, again, all speculations,
Reduce
they wanted to reduce the leverage by
Yeah.
making another talent, because even Kendrick just signed with UMG. Kendrick wasn't with UMG before.
And it
It was just
short-term
contract, was just like a year. So immediately as he signed, that's where this massive boost came for
Yeah.
Kendrick. Literally, it's timed well.
Yeah.
And that's where you know the
So
not
they
like
can
us.
profit through
They
the-
profit so that they make
Yeah.
it look like Kendrick is the
So-
first artist that got 100 million streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
Before Drake. I mean, like you can imagine that kind of narrative.
So apparently,
And
on the lawsuits that Drake, that we got from Drake,
Yeah.
it was that. So Kendrick has like a short-term contract with UMG. So it was basically more like, okay, yes, I'm signed to you, but then you need to prove
yourself.
to me, Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that way I can think of signing more years with the label. So hence why this whole drama then comes in place. You know, where he's getting the numbers, he's doing Super Bowl, he's doing
The
five
Grammys and everything for a single song.
You know,
He even
Yeah.
won in that Grammy when we spoke about. I'm not sure if we spoke about that. He won music video
of the year.
of the year for
And
not like us
exactly.
music video.
For
Like people were like, wait, the song I have
all
nothing
the
but like,
videos
have you
that-
seen the other videos?
I actually do like the video. The video.
I like
But have
it,
you seen
but
the
then-
other videos? Like, have you sat down to look at the nominees?
But you don't get music
No, no,
video.
no, I've not-
of
You've not looked at the
year.
nominees.
That's the problem.
Think about
Go check. No, just go check them. You yourself, just watch the
check the
videos.
nominees.
I'm not going to like just check it yourself. You say you would humble yourself. Say, okay, I like the video, but
So,
nah.
The video is nice.
It's nice, but
then
to
if you
win-
compare it- don't forget that people have dropped songs, big songs also.
Exactly.
In that year.
Like massive song, Shabuzi. Tips,
Yeah.
he didn't win a
Bad
single
song.
one, and he was nominated and he won against. Think about who should win record of the year.
Exactly.
Not like us or Tipsy Bad. So he booked all the records possible. That Tipsy, just in case you
Yes.
know, all the records possible.
1-0.
Zero. He won zero. Like
Single.
zero.
Zero.
Not like us 1-5.
Come on.
Think about it.
Come on.
And he has the biggest song of the year.
As in,
Not Kendrick.
Exactly, that's the biggest song. So, but again, all speculations. But these are the narratives that is being put
Yeah,
together.
so
People
I
are
think,
putting-
I think generally, even ethically, it doesn't seem right that a label would own a platform that also
People are
controls
controlling
its
controls.
products and payments. Do you
Yeah.
get?
Yeah,
Because obviously, if I own the label, I want to push myself.
exactly.
If I own the platform that I want to push my own music
Exactly.
more.
and
Do you
that's
get?
like manipulation, and
Yeah.
then it's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no free competition in the market.
And again, let's
You're
not
manipulating the market.
also play hypocrites. Like you said, Drake too benefited from this
Oh,
machine.
definitely.
You get,
Definitely.
but the thing, it's just kind of exposes. I'm sure Drake was in a position of like, yo, you guys, if you want to go through this route, I'll press the red button.
Yeah.
All of us will cast ourselves. Like we go, let's just cast ourselves. Let us open because this guy that you guys are hailing and these things if you get is not as. That's what because people say that Kendrick is trying to do this for a big way. You know, clout, ego, tends to prove a point. But then again, most of the things he's saying is not actually reality. When you look at someone like again, speculation. He said people say you look at people like Dr. Dre or Jay-Z that have
Yeah.
active cases in terms of like the stuff for the likes. He said Jay-Z was recently accused. There was a lawsuit that he did something with a minor.
Yeah.
Then he sued the person and people supported it. But when Drake sued UMG, people were like, he's soft, or why are you doing this? This is a rap beef. Why would you be suing somebody? So that kind of different,
I feel like that's my whole thing with
attitude towards
I
it.
feel like that's my own thing with Americans. There's this hypocrisy that exists in the culture, especially the black culture when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Drake automatically being in the industry is bound to be hated. Why? Because obviously he's half black, he's half Jewish,
He's Canadian as well.
Canadian as well, light skinned, tall. There's this video of his situation.
He's spot on.
So is is almost that perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can sing, he can rap.
Is that nigga
Plus-
that people are just a lot of niggas will be jealous of?
Yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, I've even seen videos where people like from the onset, this is something Jay-Z has told him before in that was it
Oh, yeah,
Light
that's
Up?
true.
Yeah, lights off. When
Yeah.
he told him that, you had to be.
Here's how they gonna
Here's
come
how
at
they gonna
you
come at you
with a
yeah.
silly rap feel trying
Yes,
to
try to
distract you.
Literally,
exactly
you
the
could
same
say. He
playbook.
foretold it, and it's crazy that it now has to be. It's like full circle.
Exactly. And also the same Jay-Z is also part of the opposition.
As long it's speculation, but it looks like it obviously because it makes sense in terms of Rock Nation. No, obviously, everybody beats with each other. If you think about it, every single person. There's nobody, but like again with the NFL stuff, we still have to do business together. The NFL stuff, with Kendrick having to perform, it's Jay that is selecting the artist to perform. So people were like, he definitely is. He chose
It
his
was
side.
Jay that.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know.
Yes, for the past couple of
For the couple of years, Dr. Dre, Eminem,
Choose the
50
winner.
Cent, Kendrick, to Usher,
What do you think?
to Rihanna.
Choose the winner.
Yes, now for the past
I know that a lot of people were angry that the Wayne did not perform.
Yes,
because obviously it was the
yeah,
city
now.
and all.
Yeah, they were mad at Jay-Z. That's why they were
Wow.
mad at Jay-Z now. Because he said it's New Orleans. That's Lil Wayne's hometown.
As
And
in,
he chose Kendrick to come and perform at
If
it.
you're having the NFL in Toronto and it's like
And exactly.
Yeah,
That's how
that
it
makes
makes
sense.
sense. So he made that case that, bro, this
and
is...
the Wayne has the catalog for it. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been crazy.
In defense, they said obviously because Kendrick had a big year, which against was pre-planned in terms of like they made sure they had to make him as big as possible.
It's almost like they had like a rollout
Go.
for
Exactly.
this whole thing.
The
And
rollout.
Drake just fell into that trap.
Fell into the trap
Yeah.
of the rollout because he didn't see it. It was very planned. If you think about Lucia, which is obviously the CEO of UMG, with
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, you see the Grammy where they had
You feel like
they
you're
did
right.
high five immediately as Kendrick won. People were like,
Yeah.
Wow.
and you saw Taylor Swift dancing to.
Yeah.
I'm like, people were like, what the fuck is going on? It was so weird. Like,
No, but that not sister. That people were like this.
Yeah, now-
She don't vibe it. Let her vibe.
no, see,
But
it might be just
this
like,
shows that
this
this was-
speculations, but
yeah.
But
it's
then-
seeming
and
so
see,
orchestrated if you think about
even
it.
you as a person, it's fine to vibe, but then we can't dispute the fact that this is a song about a particular person.
And they are calling
Yeah.
him.
You want to vibe
Bro,
with the song,
they are
you
calling
know
him
what it is
a.
about.
The point I'm trying to say is that they were celebrating a song that was calling somebody that they fuck with, that they know that the worst thing can be called.
And
And
they
they're dancing
want
to
to
it.
eye under the umbrella of art.
Of art. You can imagine.
He still has
And that's my own
And
Yeah.
both artists are under the same level.
Exactly. And you're high-fiving someone
Everyone
like.
is highlighting like that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
no. That even just from like picturing it, the fact that Lucian is high fiving about it doesn't even make sense
It
because
doesn't make
both
sense.
artists are under the
And
same
under
level.
your label.
You shouldn't
You
join. You
shouldn't-
shouldn't join into the beef.
Exactly.
So
You can just keep your
You
hands up and
you can be neutral.
but don't
because
be high fiving.
Imagine how your artist will feel.
As
in
in-
label where the head is high-fiving a record that won it and is calling you.
Nah, that's rubbish.
sorry,
That's
sorry.
rubbish.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like the Jazzy I-5ing the Prince about a song that Sugar made about Rema.
Exactly. And it's calling in the word. You can imagine, just try to imagine that way.
That's so
Even if there's nothing going on,
break it down.
you see I'm like,
What the fuck,
what's that like? So that's why he's suing them, man.
So you get
He has a lot of
also,
cases.
Yeah, and then Drake also dropped his album. They
Yeah.
had no promotions.
Nothing.
No promotions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 250K and got to number one on Billboard. Also, there's also like a speculation that it is one of many. The album is like part of like a play. Like you might not have another one later.
Yeah.
Also,
That
it's
was
also so with the whole album thing, it's just to know that okay, yes, even like outside, with the whole beef and everything, with no promotion, I can still do number one.
Yeah, I think Drake has just kind of like accepted that, you know what, you guys did whatever you wanted to do. I accept it. Last year was for Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'm going to move forward, be the bigger man, and this year is going to be for me.
The funniest
Like,
thing,
he's going wild.
Drake is not a bigger man.
yeah, I guess the funniest
Drake
thing.
never forgives.
Yeah, never. It's very petty. And that last year that you said for Kendrick, Drake was still the best-selling rapper of the year.
Yeah.
Really, he was
Yes,
still
he
the
was
best
still the
selling.
best-selling. He had 8 million units. Second best-selling rapper last year.
Yeah.
Drake was number one,
Yeah.
8 million. The second is almost half. Was on 5 million as Future.
Man,
Yeah.
Future
are
was
you
number
serious?
5 million. Can you see the gap? And Future released 3 albums last year. Drake released 0. Right? Just to show you the difference. So when he said this year was Kendrick's year, I'm like, yeah, maybe in terms of, but not numbers, bro.
And even people are saying that even when he dropped the album, Pimi on the album.
Yeah, she
went from
grew
like
30K to like 2 million.
2 million.
Now it's 3 million.
Wow,
Monthly this thing. Just because of the feature of
That week, Drake don't move that week.
yeah, Drake didn't move. Exactly. Drake was on 77 million. I think he just moved 1 million or half. This someone that just released an album, Drake. He didn't move, but Kendrick moved from about 93 or 95 to 105
Yeah, that's
million.
105 million.
So it's kind of how Drake did not move, and even the artist he featured Just someone he featured like in one track that was just moved from 30K to about 3 million. So it kind of raises again all assumption speculation, but he's looking really convincing that there's
I
something
feel
going
like
on.
it's going to be a very, very dirty game this year.
It will.
Obviously, if Drake wins, it then exposes.
He exposes a lot. Yeah, he does. Like so now trying to.
And then also major artists would also want to, even though they might be tied to their contracts, they will not have costs to
sue their labels because they'll be like, oh, that's why I didn't know.
Then if Drake is independent, with someone as big as Drake, with Drake's catalog, he may have enough to make his own
label.
Yeah, even make his own like negotiation with Spotify.
Yeah, that's what he does that. To be honest, he's been doing that not as detailed, but he collects the top artists. Like we talk about Kendrick, not Kendrick now, but Taylor, Drake. I mean, like the biggest,
the big ones. Consistent.
They don't collect the same with most, obviously, because the label too would support it, but they don't collect the same. These are like they have their own deals with these platforms and the likes of what they collect compared to.
They're the headliners. Yeah. The headliners cannot collect the same thing as they.
Shout out to Bad Bunny, by the way. That guy's killing it. The numbers is number one at the moment. It's so quiet. He does not use it, but it's number one.
That guy.
They always say that for some reason. I've just heard that. Like,
it's number one. Drake was number one for
Spanish population.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is large. A lot of people like overlook it, but the amount of countries that their main language is.
That's why, if you notice here, every album that Drake drops, he has a song
for Bad Bunny.
Have you heard it?
That market.
Oh, that's my job.
Once you enter that market, because you know that once you enter that
market is big,
bro. You are the best.
Nah, that market is big.
So he's been trying. Obviously, the last time he featured Bad Bunny.
Yes, Mia.
Now this thing.
Just come to think of
trying
it.
to enter that market.
Do you think that's what Ashaketu is doing?
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, but then for Africans to
Afrobeats, it's
that wine song. Maybe wine kind of had a bit of it. Yeah, it had a bit of it.
This girl has a large Spanish fan base.
If you get it,
someone already got it.
Selena Gomez. That's what Rema did with this thing.
Someone already has a large Spanish fan base.
So if you enter that, if you
that's the market.
That market.
If you forget, bro.
I think this guy tried to Oxlade, but it just didn't work.
Really?
Camila
Cabello. But does she have such a big Spanish system?
She has a massive. But I think the timing and the execution wasn't.
Even the strategy was too obvious.
Yeah.
For people to not even pay, because the Rema's Calm Down is too big for you to just copy the same strategy in the same period where the song was still hot. You've not finished consuming Calm Down over there. You now put your own in there. No, bro. Respect.
I think it was going to should have gone to maybe France.
Arab, exactly. Like,
but he did very well in France, though.
That's what I'm going to.
He did extremely well in France. Like
with someone from there.
Or even try America, if you just
exactly.
Yeah, but see, that America is hard, bro. You have to. He has to be planned very well. It's very hard, bro.
It's hard to enter.
American feature is the video with Chris Brown.
And that's because Chris Brown too is
that's sensational.
Yeah, I know.
You get my point, like
any Afrobeat artist.
But it's not easy.
But even with that song, why is everybody just saying the Loche was also on the song?
Yeah, definitely. Now he was on the song.
No, but then he has more issue
with Chris Brown.
Right.
You see what Wiz did was not being so in the USA. What Wiz did was not being so with Essence and One Dance. But I don't think that thing can be repeated again. I'm not even saying that One Dance, bro. It's Drake's biggest song. And you had Whiskey there. Exactly. Like, bro, Wiz did a big thing for Afrobeat in the USA.
And that's not greatness, you know. Not every.
Anyways, I knew this guy was behind.
Who's this guy?
Oh, this is I've forgotten his name. But yeah, it's Mark.
So is this still about Drake and Kendrick?
Daddy Mark. Yeah, it's still kind of. This is a song, obviously, the album that they released, Drake and Party Next Door. This is like the single that is blowing up at the moment. There's still 2 or 3. Nokia, yeah, that's the name. So this guy did a rendition of it. That was so funny.
Who's calling that shit? 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 Yeah, who's calling that shit? Over your sound. Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Is it stay? Is it back gay? Is Was it Keisha?
Keisha.
Was it LA? Was it Damie? Was it party? Was it function? Send that day. Well, I feel right now, I feel like you need to be all alone. So you're just playing around, you need to tell you, go take your fine ass home and that's real. Stop teasing me, yeah. Stop teasing me. I can change your life so easily. I can beg you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got sticks to the club illegally. Got the whole 6 out and leaving me. We got members who sell the DDP. We got members West on the 4-1. Yeah, lock on the game, it's one of them. You gotta pop that ass to the morning come. One shot for the girl, then order some.
You don't like that new Drake?
Oh yeah, this guy. What's this guy? This guy said, talk to your father. He said, Drake is not my model. He's not my role model. My father's my role model.
Oh my god. But guy, yeah, like that's the trending
Yeah,
song at the
so
moment. Like,
to be honest, I just can't wait for a whole lot to play out between this in the industries. I hope labels get exposed.
no, they will. It's already getting exposed. It's not like
Labels are
people are
always
already.
like the big bad boss.
Yes, I want Drake to
Yeah.
because obviously he's one of those that has enough to sue the A label.
Yes.
Yeah, he's-
and guess
that's
what?
it.
If Drake does not win, yeah, you see artists sign it like you are done. Because if the biggest artist arguably it has so much evidence. Because
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
there's an attorney, your people are literally sending evidence to the attorney
Yeah.
to tell them to use as case. If and the exposure is getting, if it doesn't win, the power these labels will now have to say, hey, someone like Drake sued and this, who are you? So it's really, and that's why I'm so shocked at the lack of support Drake is getting. Like, even though yes, he benefited from it, even though yes, people are eating whatever, they should still calm down and say, okay, what's the bigger picture here? Let them showcase, because it's not fair. If it's actually true, that means the labels and platform literally control who blows and who doesn't. Which shouldn't be. It should be the people. The people.
it
Get my
should
point.
be-
It
it should
shouldn't
be
be
free.
like they block some people. They really you get, and that's not fair.
Just
So
money scheme now.
exactly. But man, that's the shit, bro. Anyways, there's something else happening. Let's go closer to home. The Eddies happened recently, and obviously, Eddie awards just like Grammys. We all know his opinion based to some extent. To get nominated, I feel you've won already. Whoever then wins is opinion based. But the Eddies this time around decided to take it up a notch. To say, let me just show you. So these are like the biggest snobs of the Eddies. I think it was Natives or We Talk Sound that posted it. And as you can even see from the cover, just by saying Buju. His face showing the means it's like what? Buju wasn't nominated. I'm not even saying nomination.
At all.
Like at all.
Wait, what song did you do last year?
Vuga EP.
You got an email.
Bro,
That was
did not, bro, they didn't nominate him. Think about
even
it.
Phenomenal.
Just think about it. Which world will you not nominate
Revolution.
Buju?
R&B.
R&B. They didn't nominate it. When I saw it, I was like,
So who was nominated?
I mean, shout out to everyone nominated. I'm not even taking. I'm not really looking
In
at
the
list.
categories
But, like,
that would
be
probably be him. Like, I want to see the other people that were nominated.
P Prime
Yeah,
was nominated. Do you know who P Prime is? Let me introduce you to P Prime in case you don't.
No, I know Pre-Prime now.
Exactly, he wasn't nominated. He wasn't nominated.
As producer.
He was for producer of the year. Wasn't nominated.
And I think this is one.
Not winning, no.
I said
Not nominated
He
for
wasn't
producer.
nominated. P Prime literally, arguably produces 50% of the hits.
As
that
in,
comes
I
out
don't
from
understand.
Nigeria. Like in terms of the biggest songs,
the
the biggest songs, I could arguably say it produces almost half of it, and he was
But
nominated.
that's
for producer of the year.
crazy.
Think about it.
Prime, that's
That's
mad.
He
very,
wasn't.
that's very.
You see, when I saw Ruga and people, I was like,
It still
nah.
goes back to almost
bro.
what we're talking about, having these big heads. Of course,
Yes.
big heads now, but anyways.
And now they're not even
Controlling
making.
the narrative and everything.
Before they still try to hide it
it.
to some extent.
Now
they're very bold
Now
with
it's
it.
like, oh my, if you don't like it, if you don't get out.
They're
now.
very bold with
Happens.
it.
I saw.
That's what happens when justice doesn't happen.
I saw Nasboy on next rated.
Eh?
Bro, what the fuck?
Nas Boy was nominated for next week.
Do you understand? Like, what think this is a joke?
Apart from that, what's that song?
With Wadiko.
Yes. Which other one does he have?
He has. I think there was another one he did recently, but I'm not sure.
I got it.
No.
Just in case. See,
I'm
just
talking
in
about
case.
song.
See,
Now-
for people that may not really know P Prime is, let me just show like list a few songs they produced. DND by Rema, obviously. Arizona, Risk, Macham, As a Man, Yeyo, He Is, Too Busy to Be Bay. and this is without whiskey. I'm just mentioning. Remember, this is there's like,
Man.
that's see. It's just I don't know what to explain. Yeah, we have TML vibes that wasn't nominated for Next Rated at all. He wasn't nominated. TML vibes. He wasn't nominated at all for Next Rated. For Next Rated, Muiz for Rookie of the Year. He wasn't nominated for Rookie of the Year. Muiz.
Yeah.
He wasn't nominated.
Make me emotional.
There are
So-
songs that are way worse than that were nominated.
You understand?
See,
I would like to know the songs that were
no,
nominated.
we'll check the one. So
Honestly.
Song of the Year, people were versing for KC's song. Ojad Piano wasn't nominated for Song of the Year. Like, I fine. Like,
I'm not.
no. See, but the thing
Ojapane
about this-
was a big song though.
about
Ojapane was a
Nominated.
big
We're
song.
not even talking about
See,
winning.
Ojapane was a big
He was
song.
not even nominated.
when we
That's where
UK,
the
But
issue is
I saw how
coming
big
from,
the
sir.
song was in the UK or
What
in
is
Europe.
it?
It was in the timeline.
Yeah, under
Yeah, it was under the
My own
Every
problem
song was here
is
under review.
what were the songs?
We'll check
that
in
were
a bit.
dropped?
We'll check in a bit.
Then we can compare,
Exactly.
and then
We
we
will,
can say,
we will,
okay, do it.
we will. But even regardless of the nominees, P Prime, Buju.
no pre-prime should
Like,
definitely
see,
For some, we can
Look,
say okay, yes.
see.
But for some, it's like unacceptable.
Yeah.
Look at collaboration of the year. They were not nominated.
Obviously,
They were not nominated. Listen to what I'm saying. They were not like
This is
for collaboration of the year.
So that collaboration happened.
God bless you. Thank you for
What
that.
happened?
We will check it. I'll pop it up in a bit.
If I see me, I want to I can be angry.
See me
I
who?
don't know. I'm just
So when they're not mad.
So we got okay, yeah, I think that's it. I think those are like the major ones. There were still others, but like these ones are like
That's so messed up.
the ones that people were like,
That's so messed up.
what?
That's so messed up.
people are just very, very crazy. And I think this also gives people like because last time I know the owner of Eddie's was complaining. That's okay now that we have brought Eddie's back to Nigeria, the orders and the acceptance is not what it used to be. But then why would it be when this is the rubbish that they do every year?
I see, they're just making it easier for people to
So for
smoke
next
the old
rated,
crap.
yeah, for next rated, it's pretty all right. It's just I think Nance Boy, because so we have Charlie Poppy there, we have Udumudu Black,
Okay.
there's Ayo Maf, there's
Okay.
King Madi, and there's Nance Boy.
Number should never be
I think
there.
people were
No,
vexed
Nance Boy
that
should not have been
should
there.
not have
Nance
been
Boy
there.
should not have
For no
been
reason this slash.
there. Next with the dance boy should not have been there.
And the set TML vibes would have been there instead of
Yeah,
Nance
exactly.
Boy.
Say what vibes.
Yeah.
So now for
Alright.
album, I think album is still alright. We have Ease, Rema. We have The Year It's On 21 by Area Star. We have Born in the Wild, Thames. We have Work of Art Asake. And we have Victoni. But this poll, I feel it should be part of it.
What have
No,
you-
because EP.
Okay, probably yeah, because of his EP.
Yeah.
Now we got Rookie of the Year, Thieves, Luna, is every DL,
okay.
and K-Style. And we don't have
Who is
Muiz.
K-Star?
K-Style is the one that did
like,
My
Oh,
Dealer
My
with
Dealer.
Omar.
Oh my goodness.
But as much as I love that song,
You should
How
be
did
there.
this one?
compared to
Just
Muiz,
one song.
Okay, yeah,
compared to
movie song was
Muiz.
actually
Or at
big.
least
wasn't it?
Fido.
no, I don't think Fido
Fido
fell
is
into
next
the
one.
list.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Muiz not being here,
At least
and
Muiz.
Taves and K-Style, I feel shout out to you guys, right? You guys are clean, but Muiz should have been at least for K-Style. Should have been a swap for now. For Rookie of the Year, or at least just even add it, even if you don't want to, just
Yeah,
add him to the
Muiz
list, you get.
was-
Muiz had 2 EPs and he had number 1 song that time.
Should have actually been.
Now collabo, this is one that really got people vexed. So again, this is a strong thing, but I can already see 1 or 2 that I can see 1 already that should not even be here. That should be replaced with Poe.
Okay.
So you know, I will say the list now. We have Twe, Davido, Kiss Daniel. We have Mobad and Chike Egu. We have Blood on the Dance Floor, Dumo the Black, Wale, Bloody Civilian. We have Emotions, Still Wasabi and Asha. We have Cast. We have IDK. And we have Ole, King Mani and Buju. Okay, Buju has a nomination there.
What? Wait, sorry, you said Tiwa Savage and who?
Asha, Emotions.
What's that?
What song is that?
I didn't want to say I didn't want to say anything. Where you have Vulgar and we have Buju Poe for
It was on the
you can imagine.
movie album.
I never ever watched the movie, sir.
I watched the movie, but this song did not stand out like that.
And this is collaboration.
I don't understand.
I've heard the song is nice, but it doesn't what it's.
What happened to Buju and Vulgar? Yeah?
No.
I
So,
think it's just
that was why-
Of obviously there's a lot of males on it.
Diversity.
That's
But then again, if you want to support equality, it's based on
You
basically
fair,
just
exactly.
you have to be fair. You get my
Yeah,
point?
equality is about
It's
being
about
fair.
being
It's not
fair.
about.
It's not about
yeah.
like
It's not about giving any
yeah,
other
if
gender.
you
a
ask
chance.
anybody, any sane person, to
I
be
think the way
honest,
they just do
Yeah,
have-
no, that's you and Asha
Come
was
on,
like not even.
Yeah,
like
like-
Eddie's on their head. I think the
Come
people
on.
that didn't get nominated are people that the Eddie is actually beefing with, like they don't even post the
So,
Eddies or anything. Have you ever posted the Eddies?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure.
So obviously, I think the others. Africa.
Buju that one Bentley.
Yeah, Buju won expected now. Buju won an expected.
Something happened now.
That guy see that guy.
No, but I think something happened after that.
But
Like,
that was crazy. Yeah, sorry.
I think something happened after that. Like,
Yeah.
I think he has lashed out on the Eddies or so.
Hold up. I saw some recording of the year. I'm not going to say it. I'll just say the list. Then you tell
Record
me
of the year.
recording of the year. I'll start from the bottom, like in terms of the order, not this thing. So we have Shea Vibes, different pattern.
Okay.
We have Thames, Burning. We have Burna Boy, Aya. We have Loje and Stars, Billions. And we have Aya Stan, Giveon. That's Heartbreaks.
Record of
I'm gonna end it already. I'm gonna end it. That's what I'll say.
No,
I yourself should not even be there.
I'm gonna end it
I'm a
here.
Burna Boy fan, but I yourself should not be there because
I
have a record of the year.
give yours.
But record of the year, bro.
No, see, I
Biggest,
support Burna Boy,
biggest.
but how is Aya in record of the year?
My mom says that if it was Aya, I can even say Aya.
No, I'm actually saying Aya Give You On song was big. Oh. It was big now.
How's that sound big?
Last Heartbreak song, no, it was big.
Let's not
It
mix
was
it up.
big.
It's an
It was
amazing song. Amazing.
It was
song.
big. It was big.
But record of the year, Wale.
Of the year.
Will you be happy if no, not happy, will you be
I think
I'm trying to think of it from because you're probably thinking of it from the mentality of is this like a danceable hit?
No.
I'm thinking about it from the amount of places that you would go to, even in the UK, and you would not expect that kind of song to be played, and they were played.
should I play? Well, I can give you R&B list. It falls in R&B.
Wait. So you have that area and Giveon.
Yeah.
You have
Aya
which other
Burna
one?
Boy.
You have Aya Burna Boy.
How is that even a record?
I don't even understand how Aya.
We have Thames, Burning.
Definitely.
That-
We have
Are you?
we have different
Behave
patterns.
yourself.
We
Behave
have
yourself.
different patterns by Shea Vibes. We have Billions by Loje and Stars.
Billions by DJ and Stars. Definitely.
Even now,
No.
Bro, it shouldn't.
Oh yeah, which songs should be there now? I don't understand.
So I would.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Which song?
There are
Which
many
songs?
songs that could have been there. So all those ones nonsense.
Which song? Oh yeah, give me the song.
No Omale song
The
is
only
there.
song I rate.
I don't understand.
Why are you looking at me? I said no Omale song is there.
So what was Omale doing there?
Song there, sef.
No Ashake song is
No,
recorded
I
of
get
the
some
year.
selves there.
Let me see the songs that I can release.
No whiskey.
Obviously
song.
that no, but does it fall within window? Does it fall between the window?
Let me
If
see.
Oh My Dealer is in this.
Yeah,
whole
if
thing,
Oh My Dealer is
it's
there.
all within it.
No.
Okay, anyways,
When
that's
Oh my dealer is big, but
that's
then
by the side.
No,
you literally had Giveon on Ariasa's
Don't
song
get- I'm
now.
not saying
So is
song
it-
should be
is it by
there.
collab
I'm talking
now?
about time frame.
You also have to look at the numbers now and how far it went.
I'm
now.
not saying Oh My Dealer should be on this list. And you were talking about time
Time
frame
frame.
now, and I'm saying if Oh My Dealer is even in this edges at all, then that time frame of majority of anything we are saying.
I'm looking
should
for a
be there.
very funny one.
I don't see which of my late song you are thinking should have been there.
So you think?
So he had
I've been moving.
no, even moving before moving, he had
Which one?
Holy Ghost.
So you think Aya is sweeter than Holy Ghost? Why?
You want to come on, say it.
The numbers now. What
Numbers,
about-
let's check numbers. No, let's check
Look,
numbers.
you people are thinking about.
No, let's
Look,
check numbers.
I'm not even going to lie.
Walls, let's
I'm
check
sorry,
numbers.
but you people are thinking from a very
No good.
male perspective. Yes, of music.
Oshibadi.
You're thinking from a very male perspective. Yes,
The only reason- hold up, the only
yes.
reason-
Why would I want to listen
the
to an
only
Arya
reason-
Star and give you a
No,
song?
no, no,
There are a
that's
lot
not-
of people that
The
listen
only
to Arya
reason-
Star and give you a
see,
song.
the only reason-
So don't do that.
Listen, the only reason why I would say Holy Ghost may not have been nominated is probably maybe it's not in the time frame.
Yeah.
But if we're having a conversation, I sit you down, I
Record
say
of the year,
Holy
please.
Ghost and Arya Star Giveon, you would select Arya Star Giveon for recording of the year over Holy Ghost by Omale. Yes or
They're
no?
not even using
Hold up.
this thing.
I just also we know
I'm
where
just
we are.
telling you. I don't know if I'll put it over.
You don't know.
But I'm just telling you that Arya Star Giveon did a lot of numbers and he went far.
Nah,
So let's not.
You see, he's not hard to know how to think in Grammys.
Only.
He's the
Look,
You know,
I don't know. Sometimes,
This is record of the
wait.
year.
Sometimes also, what I always look at is also
the same year as cast.
Q. I look at
Cast.
Can you imagine?
okay.
The same year as cast.
No, Cash should have been there. Wait, Cash was not there.
It wasn't there.
I
I
don't-
just
No,
said
that
this,
one
no.
is that one.
Except,
Yeah,
see,
cast.
that one is no, that one is clear. That one is clear.
There are
That
many
Cash-
songs
except
that-
dialogue.
Cash- no, that one is clear. That what are you doing? No,
Oh,
but
that is-
Arya Star Giveon was actually. I would say it should have been there still.
If I hear.
I would have said it should still be there.
no,
You
no.
should there.
Yeah, I would have said it should be there.
Arya
He went
Star
far.
has better songs that she released.
So
than
look
that
at this one. I think this
than
one.
that one.
Listen to this one. Listen to this
Even
list.
out with the-
International
Yes,
artist.
no.
This is
Better or that did.
See,
The one with
international
Ashake did
artists.
more numbers than the one with
International
Gideon.
Why is this guy going to numbers every single time?
If you numbers are
If you're going to try and do song, is it not how many people listen to it? You look
But
at.
I asked you
But there are songs that have
for
bigger numbers than that are not
listen,
there now.
international artists.
So what
of
you
the
not
year.
saying?
International
Okay,
artists.
international
Listen to this
artists.
one. So we have Chris Brown. We have Travis Scott
Valid.
acting.
Valid.
We are so there was even Travis Asake acting. Anyways, we have Wale, and you mentioned them. Give you on this thing. You know, we have Wale, Blood on the Dance Floor, obviously.
Yeah.
We have Tony Montana, Skepta, and we have Chloe Bailey Vision.
Chloe what?
See, let me tell you something. I don't want
Chloe
to
Bailey
be.
what?
See, I don't want to be.
Which one is Vision? The one with Kimadi.
Yes,
Vision remix.
remix.
So continue your conversation.
It's a boy border. It's a boy
No.
border.
But they say international act. Wait, chill.
It's a boy border.
No. So it's international art. So they're thinking about features with international
Yes,
artists.
I want to ask you a question.
Let me
Before you
see.
think about it, let me just give you.
I'm surprised Central
Let me
C
give-
is not there.
I was about to say it. So
No. I'm disappointed Central C is not there. I'm actually disappointed Central C. But
now let me see. I want to be honest. I want to be very honest. And this might
was
hold up. This might anger some people. Let me
no, that was rubbish.
in the pursuit for equality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not defeat competence.
Exactly.
I feel they're trying to put. See, there are like 4 or 5 guys.
That's why.
So they're like, they'll see the list. We need to put the lady here.
That's a formula.
Yeah.
We need to put the lady here. Like, it's the honest truth. Like,
It's not okay. Let's do 3 or 4 guys
Exactly.
and then let's
Yeah.
put ladies.
I'll put one lady here. Let's
That's
put 3 or 4
formula.
guys and put one lady. Don't look at the list. Let's be honest.
No, that one. I don't understand.
Let's be honest
You
with
just-
ourselves.
That include baby.
It's a boy border.
How did you enter the list?
Let me give them.
Other babe.
Let me give them this one. Let me give them this song. So, song of the year. Let me give them this one. Let me try.
Just before we go move on, I swear to God, I think apart from the day that video, I love Chloe and no. Apart from the day that video, I don't think I ever listened to this song ever again. I'm surprised that
For song of the year, let me give them this one that they tried.
Okay,
So let me list it. Ashake Luli at the top. Kiss Daniel Showa. Egu by Mobad and Chike.
Song of the year.
Song of the year.
Wait, so Ashake
Let me finish.
MMS doesn't enter.
It's there. And you're the record of the year.
Let me finish. Hold up. Let me finish. They created that one just to supplement the actual one. So we have Egu by Chike and Mobad. We have Ozeba by Rema.
Yeah.
And we have Big Baller by Flavor. And we have Commands by Esther. So that's just yes, it's valid. I feel it's valid. They kind of did that. Music video, we have Charm, we have Showa by TG, we have Metaverse by Gidi Ajala, we have Egu by Director Pink, we have Oja Piano by Max, we have Namoni by Dami Twitch. Let me remember that. Okay, Namoni video, I know. Then we have like Ice Spice by Black Bones and Pelix. I don't really remember the video of that
Black
one.
Bones.
I think which one? I'm not
It's
mixing
TG that
it.
shot that one now.
No, it was Black Bones and Prelix. I'm trying to remember like Ice Spice video. I'm mixing it up with Emeka. This thing.
No. They just like Ice Spice.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
It's not what I'm sorry.
So yeah, that one. That's the music video. So Afrobeat pop album. Ashake Walk of Art. Victor is Stubborn. Jiggy Forever by Young John. Is by Rema and The Year I Turned 21 by Resta.
I'm not thinking about this. How many commissions?
No, that one is good. That one is good.
John that adopts his stupid last
This is
name.
best Young John's nomination I've seen so far.
South African artist Tyler UP TOM Kelly.
It's Tyler that won that one. Which other South African artist?
Songwriter of the year.
The South African was they have Nigerian artists.
Very foolish.
Well, there's some categories that don't even make sense.
Why?
No, I think Lona should win this one. Or is that Lona Wizacha? So songwriter of the year, we have
Anything South
Wizacha.
African should have been.
We have
maybe
Simi,
local
we have Luna.
collaborations or- There's a way they could have worded it. But South African artists, like,
Yeah.
where does that coming from? Like, I don't
Maybe
know.
they're trying to make it.
sense. Probably.
They're trying to
At
make
this
it.
point, just put all the countries there one by one.
No, maybe they're trying to make it more of like an African award, not just a
Not just a
Nigerian award.
Nigerian award. Anyway,
Yeah, but then just
Then
South Africa.
put outside.
African
There's a word you could have
song
used.
of the
Okay,
year.
maybe outside Nigeria.
Outside.
Yeah, like the way
South
promised
African,
it, like
instead of
Afrobeat.
South Africa.
Yeah,
It's kind
you
of
can
weird.
give them another.
It's kind of weird.
very
So we have
weird,
songwriter of the year, Wizachan, Simi, Luna, Lodi Civilian, and King Mani.
Fair enough.
This is a tough one. I'll say either Luna or Wizachan. Give it to them. Songwriter of the year.
Olamide should have been there.
Where
But
is-
anyways, let's move.
Where is King Madi?
You don't get Olamide should
For
have been there.
songwriter
But
of the
let's
year.
Yes.
move.
Over Wizachan
Yes.
and Luna.
No, not
you
now.
Shout out to King Madi. Don't get me wrong, but he's a very.
But
He is, but Wizachan,
Chan,
go.
that Olamide should have been there. if you are looking at songwriter of the year,
Yeah,
Colombia has a lot of songwriting in both Fireboy and Ashake's.
so there's
projects.
the
I have no idea why it's not there. But anyways,
so there's North Africa. Okay, now
why has
producer.
not even been nominated for anything?
Producer. No, he has producer. So we have London. You know, you were asking me,
London, no, but London has to be there.
We have London, Fair, Ozeba. We have Rema,
So Rema na producer
Beats
now.
and Deets. We have
What?
Yeah, Cook Beats. Like it's the same
Cook
first
Beats.
three people that produce Cook Beats. We have Happiness by Saz.
Okay.
We have Different Patterns by She Vibes. So She Vibes produce different patterns. You know that. Then we have Magistics by Basquiat by Magistics.
Wait,
So that's the producer of the year.
For them.
And you don't have people.
What SARS actually looking for there?
What-
No,
what-
people-
what
Let's be
SARS
honest, what
looking
did
for
SARS
them?
actually produce?
What's there?
Happiness.
What's there?
What's there in it?
Saz is a goat. I think it's probably the goat.
Yeah,
but
What's there in that song?
for that period of
there are a lot
time,
of
for that
old
period of time,
producers,
P Prime cranked it up. Like this period of time, P Prime no. For him not to be
Even
there.
them, this is not even there to P2J. What's that looking? What's that looking for in this thing?
I think this thing, some of them is just let's have this people so that they can promote us and they are OGs.
For P Prime,
And
no,
they
whoever
like-
did not
they
sell
are
P Prime,
looking
that
at-
person
No,
did a very bad job.
people should definitely
And
be
Uju and Ruga, like those
Come on,
two, come on, man. Like,
You P Prime.
Man.
I know they always keep doing it, all these awards.
but it is what it is. I mean, they have to balance some things, I guess. But it's ridiculous sometimes.
You should pack a whole bunch of old niggas on the this thing to make
On the committee.
Yes.
Yeah.
To make decisions.
Because that's the thing. No matter what, they will have to
No
create a
matter how
community
they
to make
claim-
decisions.
They claim to be tapped into the industry, but they're not really on that tapped. Their level of understanding would never beat what the actual consumers that are living in that era.
I think maybe what they need to start doing is kind of do like a survey of like
At this
you
point,
get random.
We should all be voting.
No, you can't actually get everybody in the world to vote, obviously, or everybody in Nigeria to vote. But let's just say you get like 100 applicants random.
Yeah.
Maybe you can even kind of like balance it of female and male,
Or have
and then
like
you now
this,
have people to
requirement.
choose. Not just a committee of people just sitting down and just choosing. Like have random people selected every year from the public and just come and say, okay, you listen to song, have the chance to be part of like the Eddie's pick for this thing.
Yeah.
Randomly they select every year and the random people are just selected and given this thing and they write their favorite and they do a survey and they try to wait.
I think they have something
That's-
close to that, but not as good as that. Like in terms of their certain categories that are fan voted.
Then again,
Right?
even
But-
whoever is in the community, they are quite ignorant because there are certain nominations that's common sense. Like let's be honest, but what you said.
It's a tough one. It's not easy. Like
Even to be honest,
And beef now, there's a lot of human emotions. In
yeah,
stuff,
but
so-
the thing is, they can't get it perfect.
exactly.
But there are certain
It's been like this every
yeah,
year.
but there are certain
Every
times.
award, everything.
There are certain
Yeah.
times that
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
obvious that as
Do you
in
understand?
common.
That is so obvious. Like out of everything, fine, we could have our opinion, but like P Prime, Vuga, Uju, unarguably the impact, the numbers that they had during that period.
Let me give you
For them not
that-
to,
They
yeah,
came from
See that?
even the story. They
See,
came
see,
from beef.
Let me
exactly
give you-
to
let me give you-
To join as in no, that collaboration.
Ruga and the
stuff.
praise are not cool, yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that's
Maybe,
a little
maybe,
spice to
maybe,
why
maybe.
you know. the
That's why I
the
really
opening
love
of
what
every
Olamide
minute
did.
that
I thought,
When
true,
when
true,
it's not
true.
select Lukesh.
Yeah.
Because that time it was on. See, it's only if you are just blind or you are
But
living on
Johnny
that
and the
block.
Head is
Like if you want
That's
to come and collect
That's
it.
it. That award for still today to 2025. That award.
Come and collect
So
it.
for him to have, I was
Let's
glad.
look at Luke Cash and Cody Banks now. Who's even has
Exactly, it's still Lukesh. It's still Lukesh. Like to be honest with you,
And is that what still trying to not come out eat every year?
And then
bro, that
maybe
thing
I'm
busted
the
my head.
next for you.
just
Mad.
it is what it is.
It is what
It's
it
an
is.
unfair world, man.
Last year.
Yeah, but anyways, any other thoughts or any other thing that you feel you want to add to this discussion, if to say the least?
I'm pissed off with the whole Eddies.
It's
To be
very
honest,
irritating.
Yeah.
very irritating.
And the world is complaining that we
We are not supporting.
Honestly, I don't think anybody looks at the Eddies anymore.
Just that because
We don't. And
because
then,
as bad as even when you want to watch them, it's always lagging.
Bro,
No, that
plus,
was actually
honestly,
quite
the fact that
sad.
It doesn't help.
the fact that we now have
Costa Rica now, it was still lagging.
Oh god.
the fact that we now have our category in Grammy, like, why are we looking at Eddies?
For exactly like this.
No, in all
I'm sorry,
honesty,
it's good.
I really want, sorry to cut you short, I really want them to get it right because it's
Yes.
actually important for them
It's
to
been
get
like
it
this
right.
for
That was what I was about to say. It's good for us to have our own
It is.
particular award
This is my
that
issue,
promotes, but they are not
I
doing
think
it
the issue
well.
is that we need another award. It doesn't have to be these niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could be
yeah.
anybody else.
Competition. This is where
Back
competition
then,
should come
Sound
into
City
place.
used to
Used to
something
do that one.
very,
Yes,
very
yes.
quality.
Okay.
Sound City was very, very
I don't know
good.
what even happened.
I
to
think
them, but
competition
this
is
better than
needed.
this.
Yeah, competition is actually needed.
Probably because it's just them, they've gotten so comfortable and they feel we're already the Grammy quote unquote of this
Exactly.
thing.
Oh, very
and,
really
and I
so.
think that's the issue with Nigerians. They would when there's no competition,
Yeah.
it's always like if
Bastardized.
they always like force the rubbish down our throats.
Yeah.
It's been like that for the longest of time. I've not started to watch one early without interruption.
But then also, even with to add to what you said, the annoying thing about it is when you now have one thing that is so big, like the way the head is now. If they have the right people backing them, it will always be hard to have competition. Because
Valid.
if they've gotten so big that they have the right people backing them,
Yeah.
any new entrant is going to be killed immediately. That's literally what happened with Dangote.
Stuff.
That's literally what happened with
Yeah.
with Dangote when like the government was backing him and all. Like it was hard for anybody else to enter the market because
That's true.
you have someone that is so big that is connected. Like how do you want to enter?
And that's true. This guy dropped an EP.
Yeah. Would you? You dropped an album and EP during that period of time.
I'm telling you.
An album and an EP.
It's a messed up situation.
Oh, would you whatever he did? Go
is
and
what
beg
it
them
is.
for no, don't
Yeah,
disrespect them.
some people-
Honestly, I don't necessarily think it's even a matter of go and beg them. Because the item everybody's looking at now is Grammys, so
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people don't even rate Eddies anymore.
I'm telling you.
So
And
That's what I'm
and
saying.
it's that's the
Just
thing.
to pass
It's
time.
quite sad because
Exactly.
we definitely need to get it right. We should have our own awards working properly,
yeah.
That's
so that we can
flawless.
kind of control our
At the very
narrative,
least.
not but it is what it
And
is.
if they don't get
But
it
one
right,
thing, what's also with Nigerians is that it's not even about if just us watching this is flawless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's enough
Give a good impression.
because the glitches we see.
That's what I said,
It's
if they-
every year.
if they don't get it right, they're going to be washed away
It's
because
every year.
Afrobeat is growing at an exponential
And
rate.
you're sitting us back.
And
Let me tell
You
what
people
happened.
are just doing rubbish.
Afrobeat, award.
And this
whatever
race, bro.
this thing.
And this race. Because
South Africans, they have their own award now, me.
They should.
Everyone does,
They should.
everyone
Yeah, everyone does that.
and this race here, even like that's crazy as
Those guys might be the ones that
they will be on award
Yeah, I will
on
take
the
it.
on the stage trying to give someone an award, and then you are hearing
Wrong music.
red carpet in the background.
Yeah. Sometimes even wrong music.
Exactly.
You don't get
Wrong
like.
Do you know how like when I said that?
wrong
It's like
music.
my
You know what? It's almost like.
or they'll stop. There was a time that the guy literally had to. What's going on? Like,
It's almost like it's a comedy show.
You understand? It's
It's not an award
like
show, it's a
real
comedy show.
just come and join here like a party.
exactly, and that's why you cannot see all the big
See, you don't get-
bees and
when I
this to go
look
for
at-
the
when I
shows
look at the
anymore.
end, it's a serious, like, I don't want to call it a serious joke, but like
A joke,
there's
actually.
there's somebody that needs to get fired. How can you take all the way to America,
Yeah.
get American host,
Yes.
and yet it's still
It's
in fact, it was one of the worst.
No, their
Oh,
production is not
production
it.
wise.
What?
And see,
What do you mean
we
it's
could-
America?
and
How
look,
can your production still be bad?
see,
That's because the management team is obviously not
That's what I'm
doing.
saying.
I
That's
know.
the whole point.
See.
If it's in America, you have to be the best.
see, I want to say
Exactly,
something.
like-
I want to say something. Like, in as much as yes, people could say it's easy to criticize or whatever, that at least they are putting in the effort.
The effort to do it.
The issue is this: if you are not intentional, if you are making the same mistakes year in year out, it's no longer mistake; it's a choice. It's just a choice at that time because it's literally look at
chosen
the
to be
years.
stupid.
The problems are similar. They're not.
yes.
It's not too different.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's
These
a
guys
similar
have one
fixed problem.
It's a fixed problem.
They've not, look at the thing is that each year when you want to do something the next year, so if you've done something this year,
Exactly. Look at the
you
mistakes.
review the
And
mistakes.
you're like,
you
oh,
make.
okay.
Exactly, I try to adjust it.
Well, it's the same. Well, it's the same.
How can you make the mistake
It's the same.
continuously?
Continuous. It's the same. Like,
Oh my god.
I shout out to Wiz. So I'm gonna. He took his time. There was an award. He came. Like, you know, he was there. He spoke with it and everything.
It's a proper Nigerian company, and I'm not even insulting Nigeria or anything, but like
That's
they are
right.
being very Nigerian with
And then
it.
if you exactly
They give them a budget of, let's just say, 500 million. They only spend
Yeah, boss,
50
yeah,
million
understand.
on
And
the show.
then-
Because that's the only thing that can keep this
and then
mistake constant.
you
What do you think about
that's
it?
why most artists don't like to perform in Nigeria.
Yes, because of the
Yeah.
quality
Why?
of
They
the
always complain of the
production.
quality.
They don't want to reduce their brand. So if you want the Burna Boy Wiz and this to come for the event, it needs to be.
It
It needs to be top
That's
notch.
why they
You
always do a hotel or
Exactly.
have a band do it.
Yeah.
Because if you want to leave Nigerians to Nigerian ways to do Nigerian things, it will be Nigeria.
And that's the world is watching. Imagine,
the world is watching.
imagine Burna Boy is
Yeah,
performing or Wiz is performing, and you are like,
I'm saying,
you get
Steps has won award now in
It's just
Grammys. Now, the rest okay,
exactly.
let's go and watch.
Let's go and watch it, and he now sits. And people will be like,
Performance.
what's going on? This next one, they be like, Thames and Killing Them is playing. And it's like,
That was we walk from you will see
you walk, and the camera, everybody waits to
There's no brand entrance. You walk. You walk from outside. You walk inside. Why people are dancing? The same old bullshit.
We need to get our shit together.
We not be the one to walk down and greet everybody while performing.
We need to get our shit together. We need to get our
Same
shit
formula.
together.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. If there's no any extra, conversation
Yep,
or whatever.
that's it
So
for today.
yeah, let's know what you guys think about what we spoke about. Your comments will definitely be appreciated. Let's know your thoughts. Let's know what you guys want us to talk about, what's happening, right? And as usual, our links, everything is in the description of the video. Like, share, subscribe, support the man, support us, right? Like, and we'll keep doing our thing.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we'll see you in the next one.